Hey there, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Hannah, and today we're going to go through my new Jane's Agenda box, but also what I've done with my last couple boxes, because I don't use them all to just decorate my planner. This year, my planner is a large Laurel Denise planner that I made disc bound, and so I loved the cover I already had for that, so I haven't really done much with that. And then as far as swapping out the covers, I haven't wanted to, and it really doesn't lend itself to dashboards because each month is just on one of these cardboard kind of things, and then you flip through this this portion for the days. So since the months are on these, there's not really a way to put dashboards in. And I decided that I was going to use this cover all year because I love it. So because I don't need them for my planner, I've been using my boxes for other things, because the boxes usually come with dashboards, cover, and it's meant to be kind of, you can swap your cover out every month. Well, the January one was so pretty that I put it on my little brain book, and my brain book is just my little supplement to my planner, and I haven't wanted to switch it out. So I'm like, oh, even if it could be seasonal, I don't want to switch it out. The brain book is just where I have like my goals, projects, kid stuff, budget, video ideas, notes, just anything that I need to like remember and have it as part of my brain. So that's what I used the first one for. And so then I was like, well, what am I gonna do with these other ones? And I've been kind of making little notebooks with them for different things. So I'm gonna go over a couple of them, and then we'll chat about the new box. So first, and I can't remember if this was, I think it was the April box that that had a reading insert, and I thought, you know what, I could make this a beautiful little reading log. And hadn't really been that interested in tracking my reading before, but I'd like to start writing, and some of the advice I got in the beginning was to write down what you like about other books you read and the things you don't like, and you know how it's just as important to write about what you like and don't like to become a better writer. So I thought, shoot, this is a good opportunity for that. It came just in time. So the cover is a really pretty vellum, and the Jane's Agenda stuff is usually layerable. So like, for example, there's this beautiful dashboard, and then we have this fun vellum that you can layer over the top of that, and then the cover is kind of see-through too. And so they can just all layer together and give it kind of that nice aesthetic with the whole picture there. So in my book log, or reading journal, is that what I call it? I have a book log in the beginning, so a spot to write what books you've been reading. And so this dashboard and the inserts that are in here, along with the cover, I think are all available on Jane's Agenda's website still. She, a lot of times if something's in a box and she has some left over, she'll move it to the shop. Sometimes the stuff that's in the box sells out like this, so not available. But when she does have some things left, she'll put them in the shop. And so if you happen to be watching this before May 27th of 2025, she has a little sale going on right now. I think it's 20% off. She has a sale twice a year, so it's their warehouse kind of clearance sale. So I know these are in there, and they're all 20% off. And I will put my affiliate link in the description box if you guys want to shop. But I loved the book log. I just thought it was pretty. Next up, I have a to be read section where I've been putting like suggested books that people have given me to read. She has a few different sections. There's one for fiction, and fiction books, fiction series, and then I think nonfiction books. So that's the book log, or I'm sorry, the to be read, and then reading notes, And I just love all of the dashboards. That is why I'm such a huge Jane's Agenda fan, because there's so much you can do with those. So I'm putting about the books I read. You can put the title, author, topic, genre, notes, give it stars. But there's also a book review section where you can rate them by how good they are and also how spicy they are, which I thought was cute. And then what else do I have in here? Oh, this bookmark came in the box too. And I just have a couple of other dashboards in the back in case I think of more sections later. But so far, that's my reading journal, which, yeah, just so pretty. And then with the May box, I decided to get the large size. This is about the size of a large Happy Planner, because I wanted to make a little reference journal. And because sometimes there's things that you just want to hole punch and throw in something. You don't want to have to like cut it down to fit in like your classic size. So so that's what I wanted to use this one for. And I do believe all of these are a lot of what I'm going to show you is in the shop right now, because gosh, I'm not usually a desert girl, but this was so beautiful that I just had to get this box. I keep saying I'm going to skip boxes, and I still haven't yet this year. But so with the May box, I have the beautiful cactus, and then little cactus bookmark that came with it. I loved this vellum. Like a phoenix she rises, she leaves the world breathless, soaring beyond expectation and leaving the rest in her wake. I mean, all of it just goes together so well, all the colors. And yeah, the different dashboards. They're just beautiful. So I put in here just some reference kind of stuff, like a little conversion chart. Scheduling here, that was one of the things I wanted to get it for because of my gym schedule. I'm like always like looking at, even though I don't always switch what classes I'm doing, I like to kind of know what's happening. And if I do want to try something new, to have that handy, just other scheduling. Now this biohacking section, this was something that was in that May box, and I believe you can still get this in the shop. I'm so excited about this. This was one of the things I was most excited about. I have all kinds of different things I'm trying to track health-wise, and this is perfect for it. I'm turning to a blank page here, but let's get you guys closer up here. So it has what you can list the month, and if you have a cycle, I don't have a cycle, so I cross that out and put my headaches, because that's the main thing I'm tracking is migraines. And so it has the 31 days. You can put what supplements you're taking at that time, how much sleep you're getting, mood, energy level. And these are just blank. You could put whatever that else that you want to track. Like with migraines, it's so confusing because you're like, okay, was it the barometric pressure? Was it my, stress level? Like what was happening that day that causes my stupid migraine? So, I love this just for being able to look at a glance, like when I had the headaches, what else was going on, what, if like taking smaller doses or bigger doses of a supplement is helping, those kind of things. It's just, how's the sleep interacting, just kind of the full picture. So for somebody who's struggling with health, like I've been, such a great way to track that. So I've been super excited about that. Another thing that was in the box was this medical emergency information pack, which is kind of full of a spot where you can put handy, like your medical providers, or maybe for each person in your family, a list of all of their medical information. So if there was ever an emergency, you just grab this and go, and you don't have to look up things. Notes. This was actually a notepad that was also in the box, but I don't use things unless they're hole punched and put in my thing. So that's what I did. This divider was also in there. I love it. Just gorgeous. And then I think I have some my neurofeedback training stuff in here behind this little cactus. So what else do I have? I think that's it. So the covers a lot of times are reversible. And so for the front cover, I use this side with this inside, but for the back cover, I wanted it to have this, just because I think it stands out really nicely, which means the cactus on this one is upside down. However, I am not even generally looking at that. I'm just looking at the back cover. So that was from the May box, and that's my reference book. And I just think it's handy, like when I had small kids at home, to be able to have something like that where I could just hole punch all the things that came from the teachers or whatever. So handy. So here's my new box, which I haven't totally decided what to do with yet, but I wanted to show you the whole box because they're just so pretty. I just like the ocean. It's the ocean theme. And I have always been kind of scared of the ocean. So I'm like, this is helpful. I'll have like something. The boxes are so cute. All right. Have something to help me with my, fear of the ocean maybe. So I did already open this up and peek inside. But I'm going to pull these out and we'll go through what was all in the box. So, first of all, a couple of little Anchor paper clips, super cute, and a bunch of these little quote cards, and a little postcard. I just thought these are just so fun to decorate your planner with. So this is the deluxe box. You can also just get the planner cover box, or just the guts, or you can get the whole thing as the deluxe box, which is what I have. So if you were just in the cover club, you would get this adorable bookmark and these gorgeous dashboards along with this cover. So let's check these out for a minute. So I was so excited about these. So these are reversible. So like the ones in my desert one, you could use either side. And so there's the front cover with this, which is gorgeous. I love all of the whales, the silver whales on these. But I feel like it stands out better with this, and I just love opening to this because it's so pretty. It reminds me of, the beach. And so I'm gonna layer mine like this because it makes the words stand out more. So we've got live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The light you give out will come back to you, and the sea, air, and sun is just so pretty. The back's also beautiful. Now, if you have the whole deluxe box, you get extra dashboards. So it just gives you more options. And these are double-sided, so it's the same front and back on each of these. And just to show you, because you can layer it however. I mean, that works really well too. That's just so pretty. We also could do this one. Okay, and any of these, here, let me just show you guys as front and back cover. Because I like to see it all. So, I mean, you could use this on your front cover or on your back cover. It's lined up. So, on the front or on the back, either way, super cool. Same with this guy. I mean, it's such a tough decision which one to actually use as the cover with this. But, oh my gosh, I love that. And this kind of leads in to the insert, which I'm super excited about. I'm not going to do the insert yet. I'm going to show you guys the stickers because it did come with some stickers, and they're just clear plastic ones that you could layer. It would be beautiful at any kind of a spread. Love that. I just love that ocean theme. And also, this time she threw in an extra dashboard that is like, I don't know, what would you call it? A plastic one. So you could do layers again with that. So you don't just have to decorate your cover with these. These can be the layers inside of your planner or notebook. I mean, they all just go so pretty with that. This is just one of the prettiest boxes ever. Oh, and she always has one thing that she calls the hero. And in this box, it was this beach bag, which I thought so pretty. So pretty, nice quality, plenty of pockets for stuffing things in. Yeah, I'm excited about the bag too. So, but let's move on to the insert, which is a travel insert. I was so excited about this, and it's hilarious because the day before she gave us this preview of what was going to be in the box, I had just ordered the travel inserts from the Daily Grind. So I'll have to do like a comparison video or something. That would be fun. Because then I was like, okay, well, I wanted travel stuff, so now I've got 2 things of travel stuff coming. And I know I probably won't be traveling this year, but as soon as I am traveling again, I'll have everything planned out, right? So this was super cool. Starts with an outfit planner, which so handy to help. I mean, I could probably just use this on my daily life, but very handy for travel. So I was like day 1 through day 7, morning and evening, and then dot grid on the back. And I think there's like, yeah, 4 of those. And then we have a packing list with all the things you don't want to forget, like your passport, visa ID, etc., etc. Clothing, toiletries, miscellaneous. Gives you some ideas for those in case you are forgetting, just with making your packing list, which I think is handy. And so there's 4 of those as well. Trip planner, destination, departure date, return date, number of days and nights, flight information, rental car information, restaurants to try and places to see. I love that. Little notes. And in the back, has an itinerary. So cool. And even has an hourly itinerary from 8 to 9 for at least 5 of the days. And there are, again, 4 of those. And then here's one for conferences specifically, conference companion, people you want to connect with, conference details like the event's name, date, speakers you want to see, location, etc., goals for the conference. That's so cool. And again, 4 conference companions. What's on the back of these? Oh, the conference schedule. That's handy. I like that. Because I normally just put it in my current day book, since I like to always have an hourly schedule on everything. But I might not want to carry my big old one right now, or to a conference. And then there's these note pages that I think would be great for a conference. Like, they're split up so that you could put, okay, this is what the speaker was saying, here's what my thoughts were, kind of note taking on that, and then just full line page on the back. Anyways, I love that. I do generally go to conferences with my business, and so I think that would be handy. And then just the other travel is really cool too. So I believe this insert, actually, I don't want to say 100% if it's been released or not, but definitely look if you go on their website and see if this one has been released yet. It might not, just because the box just came out. So anyways, love this box. What I'm thinking, because I already have a Jane's Agenda cover that I wanted to use to make a travel planner, because I mean, it's gorgeous. So I know I'm going to use my travel insert in there. So then what am I going to do with the ocean theme? Because it definitely deserves to be made into a whole notebook of its own. And so I think what I'm going to do with this guy is just make like a little journal where I am putting my thoughts about the ocean And because I've had, I don't know, I had like some recurring nightmares when I was little about water, but also some interesting dreams and stuff. And so I think it would be fun to just kind of like work through those and work through some of my fear of the ocean in a little journal. And so that is my plan right now with that. So we'll see. We'll see what it ends. And it's so flexible. You can do whatever you want with them, right? But just a gorgeous box, and I'm so excited about it. So thanks for watching, you guys. And let me know in the comments if you do the same thing with your Jane's Agenda, or if you're just swapping out your cover and stuff every month. I just got attached. Couldn't do it. Couldn't swap it out every month. So I think why not have lots of different notebooks? Because I love covers. I love dividers. Those are a couple of my favorite things. And it helps my brain to have different notebooks for different things. And so I think Jane's Agenda gives us a wonderful variety of options with all the covers, the dashboards, inserts, that you can make whatever kind of notebooks or planners you want. So let me know in the comments. Are you a Jane's Agenda user? Do you love some of the, are you like in love with all the dividers and stuff like I am? Or do you just care about your planner insides, the guts, the inserts? But yeah, I would love to hear if you guys make lots of notebooks for things, or just like to decorate your planner and stick with one planner. What do you guys do? All right. I will see y'all next time. Have a great rest of your day.